So it is January here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and it is 73 degrees. So we're having sort of an early fake spring, and Faye needs to be clipped again. He's starting to get a little long-haired and a little sweaty when we go on trail rides. So it was perfect weather to be able to bathe him and not have him get chilled. I get a lot of questions about bathing him and keeping him white and clean, and I use a particular product called Easy All Horse Wash, which I'll include in the link in the description below. This is not a sponsored video in any way by them, but I do like the product and I've had good luck with it, and so I'll kind of show you how I use it. The funny thing about using this wash is that you actually don't pre-wet them and you don't do any scrubbing. You just pretty much apply it to a dry horse. So as you can see, it kind of comes out in foams and the water's warm. Hi, big guy. It's been a while since you had a bath, huh? The other thing that I like about this stuff is I actually just blasted my eye and it doesn't sting. So if it does get in their eyes, then it's not a crisis. He's got these stains right here from his breast collar. The leather dye just from the sweat ends up staining his white fur, and same down here. The awesome part of having a light colored horse. Unfortunately, this stuff doesn't get that out, and honestly, I don't know if any product does. Hi, yes. But since I'm clipping him, it's not really going to be a big issue. But just to give you an idea of kind of the limitations of the product. Okay, so the next step is to basically just let it sit for several minutes. The soap and the cleaning agents kind of do their magic. You're not supposed to actually wet them first because apparently it creates a barrier between the dirt and the cleaning agents that prevents it from being the most effective. So you actually just do it on a dry horse and then you let it sit like this. And as you can see, after a while, it basically just looks like nothing. All the bubbles go down. And so then we just kind of sit and hang out for a little while until it's time to rinse him off. And if things are particularly stubborn, I might do it a couple of times. Okay, so sometimes you'll have spots where mud has clumped up that don't come off with the first pass. And in those instances, of course, I will get in there with my hands and kind of scrub them off. So at this point, the product has been sitting for about 5 minutes, and I think that's what they recommend, to let it just sit and kind of do its magic, and then we rinse. So to rinse them off, you just pull this out, and it comes detached. The Ease-All kit actually has an additional little nozzle that you can plug in here, which I think is really awesome, that has the 7 different, jet, shower, different streams of water. This is just kind of a basic sort of spray. So let's rinse him. All right, let's go stand in the sun. So while he's drying off, I'll just mention I like this stuff because it is essentially perfect for lazy people like myself that don't want to spend a ton of time every week scrubbing their horse down to keep them clean. And it does a nice job of just kind of taking care of some of that sweat and bacteria that builds up when you're riding them on a regular basis. And it doesn't seem to dry out his skin. I've used other shampoos that literally leave my hands chapped, and I find that that doesn't seem to happen so much with this Easy All horse wash. And even though they say, you don't need to do any scrubbing, there are instances, especially like on his butt where things kind of collect, that I will take my hand and just kind of, scrub in there and apply some more product and scrub and then sort of power wash it out. So a little bit of manipulation might be necessary depending on how dirty your horse is. But, for the most part, as a regular usage product, it seems to do really well for us. So, and Fame seems to enjoy it. Not as much as grass, but yeah. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Like I mentioned, I left a link for you guys to check out if you're interested in giving this stuff a try. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.